Hi, welcome to Jigsaw Geek. Tomorrow I am going to my first puzzle exchange. I'm kind of excited. It sounds like a lot of fun. I live in Los Angeles, so it's going to be at the Rose Bowl, which is a really nice venue. However, it is raining in Los Angeles. I really like the rain, but they said rain or shine, they will do it. In fact, the first two times that they did it, they announced that it had been raining and they just open up their trunks and they do their deals from the trunk. So I think it could be really interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to show you the puzzles that I'm going to trade and then, or bring. Hopefully tomorrow I will show you what I got. I'm going to show off some puzzles. I don't necessarily hate them, but if I can get puzzles that I want to do, that would be great. A lot of these puzzles I got in bulk. I like them, but I don't necessarily want to do them if I could do some more of the art puzzles. So for example, I have this 1,000 piece world's smallest puzzle. I think it's cute, and even the art is really nice. I wouldn't mind doing that, but hey, you're gonna hear the same refrain from me. This puzzle I actually really like, and it's coming on Christmas. It's coming on Christmas, and it's also a Gallison puzzle. These are really nice. But if someone else would enjoy this more, this one is a bird puzzle by Amy Stewart, Buffalo, 1,000 piece. It's pretty. This one is another 1,000 piece puzzle called Enjoying Life. This one looks really fun. This one is a freebie. If somebody wants it, I'll just give it to them. I bought it at the dollar store, but it's Disney. This one I got in a trade, and this is a 1,000 piece puzzle of the moon. The pieces look beautiful. I mean, they're all gray, and I'm thinking I should just save myself the trouble and get rid of this instead of putting myself through hell. I mean, look at this puzzle. But if it doesn't go, that will be fine. I should just force myself. Now, this is a Mondo puzzle that I think is really, really cool, but it just looks really difficult, and I know there's a piece missing, which, of course, I will tell the people. But I'm not, like, overly keen to do this one, so I'm going to try to trade that. And then this one a friend gave me, all these different dogs, and it's nice, but I try not to do 1,500 piece puzzles because I don't have the space for it on my table. And so I could trade that one. The next one is this In Bloom. It's a pretty cool puzzle, actually, but there's going to be a lot of black. And it's just basically flowers as a world map. And so, I'm not that excited to do it. The penultimate one is probably one I should absolutely keep. I might actually keep this one. This is a Springbok 1000, and it's all about records. But it doesn't jump out at me. I mean, actually, the pieces look really nice. I should probably just do this puzzle before I give it away and see if I really like it, because I do like Springbok. And then and the next one is also a Springbok, which is Hershey's. I should probably just keep these two Springbok. Springbok is such a great company. Yeah, they're even coming out of the bag, so I'm not going to show it. I'm of two minds. Maybe I'll keep the record one and then give away the chocolate. But I don't know. Let me just stick to my guns and take both. So those are the puzzles that I'm going to trade. Before I go on to part two, leave any comments and tell me if there are any puzzles that you would absolutely not trade. That you would love to do. It'll be too late, but hey, it would be interesting to hear your feedback. All right, when I come back, it will magically be tomorrow. It's like jumping in a time machine, and you'll see what I got. And I'll also try to take some pictures. I probably won't film the people because it'd be rude. Like, hey, can I get some puzzles from you? And I'm filming. No, that would just be weird. Anyways, but I will try to take some pictures of the venue and show those off in part two of the video. So I'm back. It's still very, very rainy, and I went to the Rose Bowl. I was driving all around. I was actually early by about 10 minutes, but I kept driving around. I couldn't find where it was because the Rose Bowl is huge. Think kind of like a small stadium. There are parking lots all around the whole place. People go there because there's also a track around it, and a lot of people jog. And so I was driving around in the rain looking for where everyone was gathered. It was really easy. I drove past it initially, but I found it because everybody had their trunks open. And so I knew that because they said because of the rain, they wouldn't be setting up tables. They would just do it from their trunks. My dog is in my lap and she's making lots of noise. So after attending, I came back with 4 puzzles. These are the ones that nobody wanted. So it was this one. Someone said it was really pretty, but they said, no, it looks too hard. So that's good because I actually wouldn't mind doing that one myself, but who knows when I'll ever have the time. Thor Ragnarok. Everyone was like, nope, too hard, and it's missing a piece. And then this dog one, maybe because it's 1,500, I'm not sure. But those are the 4 I came back with. But I'm in big trouble because I brought home like 3 stacks of boxes of puzzles. I thought it was a straight up trade. I would bring one and then I would, go around and see who'd want it and trade me for one. That wasn't it at all. You just left your car trunk open and you walked and you just grabbed whatever puzzles you wanted. People would go to your car, grab whatever they wanted. It was kind of a free-for-all. And I was a little sad because after I got there a little bit late, one lady told me, oh yeah, this is my 3rd bag. So like, I was late to the party and I still came home with 3 piles. But I'm going to say that the kind of puzzles I was looking for, I don't think are popular because most of the people said, oh, nobody wants those because they're too hard. In fact, almost everyone there, they were female, but there was one guy there and the guy had all the art puzzles. It was kind of strange. And he was like, yeah, nobody wants these. And I'm like, I do. And I scooped them up. A lot of people kept saying to me, please take them because I don't want to put them back in my garage. They're just going to be sitting there. I'm going to drop them off at the Goodwill if nobody takes these. I took a couple extra just because of that. Here's what I thought. I could always do them and then take them back the next time they do this. So let me go ahead and grab the first stack. Okay, I'm going to start with the small boxed puzzles first. And actually, this is the one that I'm holding is one of the first one that I saw, and I grabbed it so fast. So this Vincent van Gogh puzzle. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Who cares? This is beautiful. And it's got this weird box. Let me open it up. Oh, yeah. The pieces are really small. Next, there's this one puzzle box company that the puzzles look so beautiful in the boxes. And the boxes are small too. So they're Blue Kazoo. This might be my new favorite puzzle brand. Look at this, a gorgeous puzzle box. I mean, it's stunning. I don't know. I've never done a Blue Kazoo puzzle, but I don't know if I could throw this box away. Let me open it up and see what the puzzles are like. The puzzle pieces. Oh, that's weird. They have a black backing on the puzzle. Wow, they feel really nice. If anybody's done a Blue Kazoo puzzle, please let me know because this thing is stunning. And there was another one. Okay, it won't go back in the box all the way. Look at this one. Jeez, this thing is gorgeous. Rivertown. I should know who the artist is. Is it Manet? Who is it? It doesn't say. It just says Rivertown. Here is the art in the back. I need to hurry because I got a lot more puzzles to show. But come on, who's the artist of this? Oh, Paul Signac. Oh, I wouldn't have known that. Oops, that's sideways. But how beautiful is this puzzle box? I mean, wow. And the guy, he was like, no, I don't want them. So this is one of the puzzles I just grabbed because she was like, I'm going to throw them away. I mean, I'm just going to, dump them at the Goodwill. And I figured it's a 300-piece puzzle. I could do this just for fun. I grabbed it because there was like a raccoon grabbing some watermelon. 300-piece. I figured as a palate cleanser, why not grab that? This one also looked really interesting, but kind of surreal, and the perspective is all weird. I just think this would be an interesting puzzle to do. This one is from Good Fit. Really interesting. And then this one was brand new, not even opened. I grabbed this so fast. I mean, I'm trying to get all the Eurographics puzzles. I mean, look at that, a Van Gogh. Now, I might have this, and if so, I won't open this up and I'll take it back the next time. So near the end, the guy that I got all the art puzzles from, he was walking around and he was like, hey, did anybody take one of these bags? because there was another bag like this in his trunk and it had the poster. And he was like, oh, whoever grabbed that other bag grabbed both the posters. And everyone he asked said no. And I said, you know what? I'll just grab it because it looks like an art puzzle and it will be a fun little mystery to do. And why not? So this one is going to be a challenge, an unboxed puzzle. I'm a sucker for these older Springbok puzzles. Now this one is a 500 piece Springbok and it's really dark, but I think it's going to be fun to do, especially because it's a 500 piece. Now here's a 1,000 piece Springbok. I got this for all the interesting colors. But this is probably one I would do and then take it back there. This one, on the other hand, nope. Gorgeous. Look at this. Is this Hokusai? Let me see. It says Plum Garden Kamata by Utagawa Hiroshige. So I get those two mixed up, obviously. Yeah. Look how beautiful that puzzle is. That's definitely a keeper. So here's another older, it looks like a Springbok. It's not, but it's just an older one. And it's called Try to Contain Yourself. And I just thought, even though I don't love the image, it's very retro. And I thought, this is an older puzzle. And I kind of like that. And I'm wondering what year was this put out? Oh, it's actually not that old. It's 1996. It just seems older than that. Another 500 piece puzzle that I just thought was really pretty, that I would probably do and maybe return. But I don't know. This is actually really pretty. Look at all those flowers. Looks a little bit difficult even for a 500 piece. And then here's another one of these fine art puzzles. So this one is by Juan Miro. This one, again, looks very difficult. Now, Mark Morris sent me a puzzle that was a Eurographics puzzle like this, and it wasn't Juan Miro. It was, I'm drawing a blank. Gosh, very similar art style. I'm thinking it's on the back. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank, but it was very similar to this with all the colors swirling, and it was a circus, and it was just beautiful. It was difficult to put together, but it was such a beautiful puzzle. So I'm sure that this is going to be another very tough, puzzling experience. But wow, I'm just really, really happy to get all these art puzzles. Okay, the final large stack. This was a 500 piece. I decided to grab it. She said, the lady who had it, she's like, it's perfect for the holidays. Just grab it. And so I went ahead and did. It's a Springbok 500 piece. Look at how cute that is for the holidays. But of course, that is going to be pretty difficult, but fun. This is another Lego puzzle that I just thought this would be a lot of fun to put together. So I have 3 other Lego puzzles that I haven't done yet. So I need to get hot on those Lego puzzles. Here is another New Yorker puzzle. This group of puzzles I'm collecting, and I haven't done one yet, but I love the art style on these New Yorker magazines. And I've actually seen a bunch being advertised, people selling whole stacks of them for like $1 a magazine, and I'm trying not to buy them. But okay, here's another puzzle that I just grabbed as a palette cleanser. She was like, just take it, come on. And so it's a 300 piece puzzle that look at it, but hey, do it as a palette cleanser and then take it back the next time. Another museum one, Van Gogh. Looks so difficult, but hey, I am not gonna ever pass up a Van Gogh puzzle. The man said that this one is challenging, that he felt it was a lot of the samey, so he was getting tired of it. But I said, you know what, let me give it a try. I've actually seen these puzzles before, and they've always looked really interesting on people's shelves because they're all different colors and they just have, this on it. I don't know about that. That does look really difficult, but could be fun. 2 more puzzles. I lied, 4 more. I'm surrounded by puzzles. This is another puzzle that looks like it's going to be so difficult, but I thought the image was gorgeous. Yes, it's reminiscent of those oil paintings that you could buy really cheap, but I still think that the image is beautiful. Now, let me look up the artist later and find out that, he's in museums and, his Paintings Cost Millions by Persis Clayton Weirs. I'm definitely gonna be researching him. Now, I didn't really want this one, but he was like, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. You're gonna enjoy putting it together. So I went ahead and grabbed it because he was really recommending it. I'll do this one and then probably take it back the next time. The other two, the final two are over here. This one has just a beautiful image, and it's got books and it's got a window looking out. And I just think there's so many interesting things to latch onto in this puzzle that even though it's not my typical puzzle, I wanted to grab it. Finally, this puzzle has been through hell, but it's another one of these. And so I thought, well, why not? I've got a larger version, but this one looks like it's a close-up. I don't know why, but hey, I'm not going to pass up a Van Gogh puzzle. My husband he's already he's upstairs, and through the camera he saw, and he wrote, how many boxes did you get? And so I already know I'm in big trouble when he comes downstairs. I was supposed to take some and maybe come back with less, and I came back with way more. But anyways, what do you think of this? I just had such an awesome experience. I'm probably going to end up getting the flu. I'm all wet from carrying these boxes outside. I had to get them out of my car and bring them inside in the rain, throwing a jacket over everything. But it was my first puzzle exchange with such a positive experience. It was so much fun that if you like puzzles, I mean, you must if you're watching my channel, you need to search out the local puzzle exchanges in your area. I found mine on Facebook, and I typed in puzzle groups, and it immediately came up. And then I was just lucky because I did it 4 days ago. And then, there was the local meetup, and they say they only do it once every couple months. So take advantage of it. Do it sooner rather than later. I am going to have my Frankenstein. I completed it. So I'm going to be most likely posting that video tomorrow. So I hope you'll all check that out. What do you think of the puzzles for what I gave away and what I got? I didn't want to be greedy, but they were, everyone was just saying, please take them. I don't want to take them back. I thought that was really cool because they just wanted to get rid of all their puzzles, and they wanted other people to enjoy them. And then people were going around. They had huge bags of puzzles. One lady had her car open, and she's like, everything in the back is available. Everything in the front, those are the ones I already got. And I was like, wow, you've already scored, because her whole front of her car, even where she had to sit to drive, full of puzzles that she had already gotten. So just a lot of fun. I'm kind of gushing because it was just a lot of fun. And even in the rain, a lady ran up to me. She's like, do you want an umbrella? I've got extra. And I was like, no. And then one guy, the guy who gave me all these puzzles, he didn't have a jacket on. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, I got a jacket in my car. Do you want it? And he was like, no, I'm trying to look tough or whatever. He was just joking, but it was funny. But I'm gushing. I guess I'm going on and on because I had such a good time. I also bought 144 movies on DVD. And if you're interested in seeing me go through those and talk about those, then please check out my Garage Geek channel. I'll probably be posting that either right around the same time. I've got to edit both videos, but I'll be posting them both, this one and that one, either today or tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. So again, I want to thank everybody for the support.